Hey guys, how's it going? MrPantaloons here. We are currently in the Phantom Forest. Let the exploration begin.
Southeast to Hunter's Edge, north to incomparable suffering. Well then.
Southeast it is. For now, at least.
Really? Comparable suffering. Well, alright, let's go southeast then. I'm gonna try and stick to the edge here.
What's this I've spotted?
Well, good job. Is it a chest? Is it perhaps a secret chest? Indeed it is. Doesn't look all that fancy. We will happily take it. Pretty peaceful countryside here so far. Got a river stream here. And some enemies. Ooh, some fairly large spiders. Okay, I think we've reached the bottom of the map. Or maybe not. This map looks pretty big. Oh, hello there, mister. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, some cats. Oh, it's Arhu. Fortune. Who's this guy? A necromancer, huh? Whoa, you got a lot of shit on you. Ooh, this looks nice. Have anything else? What about this piece of armor? Nice. Ooh, I should probably buy this, but meh. Don't really need it. Okay. Ho there, a word of warning, wanderer, before you continue on your merry way. See these corpses here? Be a good fellow and take them as a hint that this town isn't the pastoral little paradise it once was. Immaculates, orcs and human both have taken Hunter's Edge. Its villagers are now slaves in the mines to the west, where they've been bled dry of their last drop of life, reduced to mere fuel that must light the wicked candle that is Bloodstone. Long as you live in the limbo between coming and going though, why not have a look at what I have to sell? You'd be surprised to see what a scouring skeleton can gather together in a dying town. Anything vital I need to know about Hunter's Edge? Yeah, don't go around angering Immaculates if you want to keep your vitals intact. Ha! Though perhaps it won't be very long before they have a stab at one another's vitals instead. I have the feeling there's a trouble brewing between the orcs and the humans in there. And who can blame them really? Just ain't natural for them to consort, I say. Only good work, well, you know how the phrase goes. Yes, we do. Who are you, exactly? Can't say I remember who I was before the change came over me, but these days I'm a traveling trader of sorts. There's an immaculate necromancer in the village ahead. She's the one who brought me back from wherever I was. She's an especially bright one, you know. Most necromancers can only revive a dead corpse into an animated one, but she manages to yank back some semblance of consciousness too. I don't remember much, but the thrill of trade certainly calls to me. Maybe I was a merchant in my former life, who knows? These days, most undead are busy hunting Sicil or picking away in the Lucula mines, but I keep a low profile and stay out of sight. Haven't been bothered by an Immaculate yet, and I hope to keep it that way. Okay, good sir. You wanna loot these guys? Nah, screw it. Let's see what...
Just what that deviant of an orc was.
Let's see what Arhu has to say here. Oh, you can speak. You don't look like one of them, but I suppose I can be certain. Then again, I've never heard of a dark soul gifted with the speech of the wild. Who are you? Jinxika is my name, but until recently I lived a placid sort of life among the people of Hunter's Edge. The baker might leave me a bit of milk left over from his breakfast. The barkeep stroked my back between filling glasses, and the Source Hunter always caught an extra shot for yours truly. Yes, I had many friends here, but none so dear as a little trio, a father and two daughters, employed by the wizard to keep his home. They spent many long hours squashing fleas that plagued me and shared their warm beds with me each night. If you come to this village to help and not to harm, you might be able to save those three kind souls from the misery that has befallen them. Ah, such misery in our sad town. What can you tell me about this village? Quite a bit, I dare say. One of the daughters who took me in was quite the amateur historian, and I spent many long hours snuggling to her nap while she softly read from tome after fascinating tome. You say orcs invaded this place? But that an invasion was all they had planned. They destroyed every morsel of life they could find and sent their filthy rats to seek out the ones that evaded them. Each life they took infused their strange stones with power. Their queen glowed with delight as a parade of victims were slain before her. It was as though she were taking in a beautiful bit of story or song. The human tribe came shortly after. They had their own supply of the glowing stones, and the Orc Queen took no easy liking to them. Still, it seems they are working towards some similar goal. They haven't destroyed one another yet, anyway. Tell me about your friends, the wizard's servants. They survived this carnage so far by concealing themselves most cleverly. I've done my best to guard the entrance of their hiding place from the slime-bellied rats attempting to sniff them out, but I fear my efforts will prove insufficient. Until the village has been rid of vermin, those there sweet souls may be found and flayed at any time. So the orcs are using rats to their advantage? Savages by savages employ. The orcs have one among them, the rat catcher, they call him, who claims to have trained rats to do his bidding. They've swarmed the place in search of hidden villages, and unless every last one of them is split from tail to snout, they're sure to find my friends. But you're not like the brutes inside those walls. No, you approached me with hand, not boot, outstretched. Perhaps you could help me. With these rats running about, it's only a matter of time before my friends are caught. They must be squashed, every last one of them. I've done my best so far, but there are simply too many for me, one set of claws to handle. With your help, it could be done. The rat's gone, my friend's safe. What do you know about this wizard? A kind but private man, he set up his home here several years ago, but never remained here for long before jetting off to tend to some matter or other. The Dark Invader seems very interested in him indeed. They've been skulking around outside his house since they arrived, but not even one of their filthy vermin can penetrate the wizard's protective enchantments. I see you found another feline friend there. Oh, that bothersome old Tom. No, he and I are hardly friendly, much less friends. I've much more important things on my mind than him and his incessant pestering. Shall take my leave. I can slip through the walls as I please, but you'll need to find your own way into the village. And remember, my friend, kill every last rat you find. You must, or 3 dear souls will be lost. What?
Goodbye.
You may be slightly biased there. Arhu, old pal.
Greetings.
What say you? Source Hunter, the situation here in Hunter's Edge has grown quite dire indeed. It started to worry you'd never make it here. What a relief to see you trundling down that path. Arho, what are you doing here? After what I saw in Silverglen, I'm convinced that these Immaculates are more than a quirky cult. They've gone from shedding blood among their own to recruiting orcs and cutthroats to do it for them. From what I can tell, the village of Hunter's Edge is this cult's most profound victim. What have you discovered about this place? It was once a quiet sort of village, families and small-time merchants mostly. Recently, it was targeted by a tribe of orcs waving the Immaculate banner. Their leader, Grutilda, is known far and wide for her cruelty and cunning. She oversaw the murder of countless villagers and used their blood to fuel a great number of bloodstones. Once they were dead, they were reanimated as undead corpses and sent to work in the mines of Lukula. By order of the Conduit, the orcs were joined by a tribe of humans from the northern peaks of Tanaroth. A band of male warriors are they, and they devote allegiance to their leader, Jarl, arrived with his own formidable supply of bloodstones, which means his tribe has been operating under directions from the Conduit for some time. Where once they ransacked for base pleasure and material gain, now they do it by the will of the goddess. These are far from the blindly devoted Immaculates of Silverglen, however. The orcs and the humans here alternate between bitter fighting and hostile peace. Personally, I believe they are best exploited through their rivalry. Get them to fight each other and you can stand on the sidelines and warm yourself upon the flames. Good luck, Source Hunter, and stay vigilant. If you're to gain entrance into Hunter's Edge, you'll need to convince them you're one of them. Don't break your cover, even for a moment, or you'll find your head at your feet. Okay, what does Medora have to say about all this? Or even Johan? Come on, she's still not gonna tell us anything? I guess she doesn't want to talk right now. We need to get to Hunter's Edge first. Yeah, I think we've already heard that. So this is quite interesting. Barley. Maybe I should use some perception. Let's do it. What is this here? Bale of hay. Oh, a ring. Look at that. Some pumpkins if we need such things. Are these the rats? Mountain warrior. Okay. Interesting. What else do we got here? Are they like magical warriors? I'm not too sure what's going on in here. So is that Hunter's Edge? Apparently so. Wait a minute, why am I at 44 HP? I didn't see what happened there. Good thing we're not dead, I guess. Okay, let's talk to these folks. Oh, I guess I ran through fire or something. The hunt in Hunter's Edge. Alright, let's see what we can do about these guys. Evening, good sirs. You there, Flatlander, state your business. Okay, let's see our options here. Orders from the convict herself to speak to the leader of this village. Oh. Huh. We could fight them. We could use our charisma or use the Immaculate Amulet. I have orders from the convict herself to speak to the leader of this village. Come to play now that the town's been taken, have ye? Typical for you Flatlanders. Lucky are you, the goddess don't discriminate against cowards. Well, come quickly then. There's still townsfolk on the loose, and the chase is probably made them wild as cornered dogs. One might pop out of a bush and take an eye for you can shout your own name. Better you first check in with the higher-ups. You've got Jarl, the righteous leader of We of the Mountain, and blood-stained Grotilla, queen dog of the giant toads. Trust me, you'll know her when you see her. Now scram and make her introductions before word gets to them there's an intruder here. That was easy. Ooh, look at the rats. Are they gonna uncover my real identity?
Even the name sounds diseased. Can't come to work today, boss. I've got the oven and it's itching like.
Let's talk to the rat. Gorak doesn't look so fearsome without his second horn, and to think it was a human who managed to snap it clean off. Where's the other guy? Come here. They say humans and orcs don't get along, but I've seen a pair that's thick as a troll's toe hair. Okay. Mountain warrior. You, Flatlander, put that thing away. Come on. What do you want? Tell me about yourself. What do you want to know, Flatlander? What it is like to live among the peaks of Teneroth? What it is like to be a blood brother? Ha! It is to be war, it is to be death, it is to be consumption, like the locust are we, ever moving, ever devouring, and soon the overripe city of Sicil shall fill our hungry stomachs. So let's gossip. It's such a random question. There's a house up on the height behind the village where they say a wizard lives. Okay. The conduit wants us to get in, but try as we might, we can't find a way. There are doors, yes, and windows too, but magic seals and vicious traps send you running right quick. Coward's protections that, typical of wizards. What do you make of the orcs? If it wasn't for the orders of the conduit, we blood brothers of Jarl would never tolerate their disgusting presence. I'd have them all gutted slowly, but for the moment I have to suffer them flying the same banner as we do. That of the Immaculates. We have an allegiance, but of course allegiances might change. Tell me anything about the rat catcher. Can't say I know why the filthy little rodent and his kin are here. Haven't found more than their own assassin they got here. Are you enjoying the town? This place? What was its name again? Hunter's Edge, that's right. Just another little oasis of blood along the road that our caravan of carnage follows. We took some slave this time though. Not our want, really. What's the point of denying yourself the thrill of the kill? But if the conduit speaks, we remain silent and do as we are bid. Good to know. Ooh. Can't use that. Rat hole. Interesting. What does this do? Where it leads is uncertain. Interesting. They have some sort of a spy system here.
Can't come to work today, boss.
Okay, let's talk to these orcs.
And it's itching like mad.
Blasted mosquitoes, never a moment's peace with this filthy vermin buzzing in my... Oh ho ho, brother, I've crossed my pests. Who aren't any tiny winged blood sucker within, whining at me, but a tiny footed one. Tell me about yourself. Brother, I think the human is asking me a question. I think I ought to tell the tiny pest who I am. Ought I to tell it I lost this horn in a scuffle with another ickle human? Maybe it was this one's brother, ho ho. Pesky bugger might have gotten my horn, but I got something too. Is we dead? What? Is we head? When I got something too, his we head. His we head. Okay. Took me a while to figure that out.
Why, hello there.
Shove off, you mountain ape. Come on, tell me about yourself. I'm a clansman of the All-Mother Grutilla the Great. She's a living ex-magi. You shall bow to her, human. You'll bow or lose the eyes that dare look on her, lacking awe. So what's the latest gossip? That bleeding rat catcher's been on the job for a week now, but he hasn't found more than his own left foot. If he doesn't produce results soon, the All-Mother's gonna rip him a new nostril. What's your opinion of the humans here? Weaklings all, and that Jarl's the head of them. The All-Mother's orders are the only ones we hear. I'd sooner snap my own tusk off than salute a wee one of your kind. What about the rat catcher? Talks funny, but he gets the job done, or he will anyway. Any moment now, I'm sure. How are you enjoying the town? Another hold for humans. We ought to burn it to the ground, and we will once the Old Mother gives us the go ahead. God damn it. It's so hard to read without H's.
And the name sounds diseased. Can't come to work today, boss. I've got the human and it's itching.
Oh, hello. My callus. So many rats here, I don't have time to talk to all of them. Oh, it's that cat.
Goodbye.
Right. Stay out of the top floor of the tavern unless you want to get your eyes poked at. I've seen the bloke out there do terrible things with a butter knife. Interesting.
Am I gazing at the holders of
Say, what's a Zandler anyhow?
or am I wrong altogether?
Let's talk to the skeleton guy. Look here, look at you, how I admire one whose head is lodged so firmly upon their shoulders, like a spire that rests upon the breadth of its foundation, one and indivisible. Not I, alas, I fare not so, for I may replace my battered cranium as jauntily as a wizard may his hat. Just consider some of these examples here before me. How I admire this one's kingly brow, that one's exquisite jaw, yonder one's deep-set sockets that held the warrior's eyes. Why make a permanent choice? Why not cater to the occasion as called for? I would but for the question, where does the soul reside? And so I ask, where are you, O ephemeral soul? If in a tooth you may be pulled, if in an arm you may be broken, where are you, O delicate monstrosity? This one has seen better days, hasn't it? As have we all. Townsfolk would sit on these benches and talk about their day. Children would sprinkle water at one another and snigger. Now their mouths neither talk nor snigger any longer, and all that is sprinkled about is blood. Days pass me by no longer, only the dreams of what was, but can never be again. Why is it so important to know where in the body the soul resides? Surely you jest when you question this question's importance. Say I opt for that there fair-featured sovereign of a skull. What happens if another soul lies therein sequestered? If I play the part of the aforementioned wizard and swap its rugged lineaments for the feeble ones that are my own, who shall I become? I, yes, who is I then? Where I should that the soul houses within the chest, within one's little toe, for all I care. I would fret not so, but the certainty I long for remains as impossible to find as one specific raindrop in the rain. You, oh I beg of you, have you not the answer? This is pretty funny. You needn't worry, unlike our heads and our bodies, it is we and our souls that are one and indivisible. Claptrap. He has become a natural shadow of his former self. He shouldn't seek for his soul. He should seek to end his dreadful existence instead. Well, should have agreed. Can really be so heartless as to call him soulless. What the... You've been doing a good deed by forcing him to renounce undeadness, so why don't you? We've met our share of undead and they roll abominations. Why would this fellow be an exception? Yeah, this is kind of unnecessary. Let's just... God damn it, you won. Your words cut like razors, but you are right. I am a ghoul. I am a travesty. I am nothing, and I should become nothing.
Dust to dust.
What did we get again?
He talked himself into oblivion.
I think it was we who talked him into oblivion, actually.
It was actually you who talked him into oblivion, so shut your mouth, bitch. Where is it? Romantic and pragmatic. Actually, I think that's fine. Pragmatic gives like bartering, which I don't really care for, but whatever. Ooh, waypoint. Hello. Fish rack. Okay, let's actually finish exploring this area here. Ooh, hello.
This boulder looks strange. Unreal, even.
I've spotted something.
There you go.
This boulder looks strange. Unreal, even.
So how do we take it out of its existence? Oh, just like that? That was easy. But that was pretty dumb that I had to get really close in order to spot that with my 13 perception. And I have like secrets and traps extra. What the fuck? It's pretty lame. Like that's not hidden at all. Like it's so easy to spot. I'm gonna need to find the key though. Okay. I should yep. Save. Hidden hatch. So we remember. This is the best way to keep things on track. Just save the game when you find something that you need to remember, because it's much easier than taking notes or whatever, or putting this useless flag, because you're not gonna remember to do that, to check for flags on the map.
Why, hello there. Why then?
Let's check out this place.
In my pocket, have I?
Hunter's Edge,
Is it against
Ulor, and Ulfric.
Yeah, the nows. Well, hello there.
You must be itching to lose your fingers if you dare to disturb my camp, human. Whoa, what is that? One-handed weapon. What are you playing at, Toadskin? Watch how you address us, your betters. You did hear how Hornless Gorak got his name after all. Ah, piss off then, go and gab amongst yourselves like a pair of chickens, why don't you? What are the two of you doing here? Who does the same of you, small bones? I don't go stomping up to you at ballet class, demanding to know which pirouette you're doing next, do I? This guy. What does he know about that sort of things? Why are you sneaking around, you sneak? Where'd you say you come from again? And how do you know you ain't a spy? What the hell? I'm talking to him, not to you. What an asshole. It's not gonna let me talk to that guy. I'm looking for a key. You guys got a key for me? Poisonous creatures. Detailed and very well written book about all kind of exotic creatures and their poisons. Good to know.
Help me, how can I help that? Everywhere you go, this damn bleeding heart of mine follows.
Get that off.
You think I feel the same?
What happened?
Risk their lives for love, would they?
Oh,
I'd not expected to find foolish ignorance among hardened warriors.
I do.
wait, what?
Alfred, I do.
These two?
I cannot trust my own mind. For
Are
me
they
to feel this
gay?
way about anyone but Matilda and a human beside.
What the hell?
Hope that bleeding key shows up soon.
Thought you said it was me who pocketed it.
How in the second heaven am I supposed to know what you did with me?
What the hell is going on? Grab that, Scarlet. What? Shit is so bugged, whatever. Can you grab it? Whatever. Stuff these guys. One side, I ain't got time for chatting till you find the damn thing. What does that matter? Quit buzzing in my ear before I squash you like we did years of the past in this blasted place. What thing do you mean? The key to the armory, of course. Hasn't that frog-skin oaf been roaring about from here to the warehouse? That orc seemed to be in a bit of a panic. You'd be too if you'd misplaced something of Brutilla's. I once saw her skin her own foot soldier alive for mispronouncing All Mother. We've only done it after she'd knocked his teeth out for sneezing in her presence. What's worse is the coward's blaming his troubles on me only because I happened to be passing by when he noticed his armory key was missing. I tell him to piss off and be on my way, but he's telling to tell Grutilla it's me who stole it. Somehow I doubt I'd get to tell my side of things before my head were shorn clear off. What do you know about the key to the armory? Not a damn thing in all the 12 hills of hell. This idiot orc has no idea where he's lost the damn thing, so he's taking to blaming me, a passerby. It's just like an orc to save his own skin by flaying someone else.
Until we meet again.
Why, hello there.
Why am I in combat? There's combat music. Someone's fighting. Well, well, well. Though you could get away with it. Thought you could get away with it, did you? Don't look so confused, Pinky. The armor key. Hand it over. What are you doing here? Painting my toenails, pale lilac, of course. What does it look like, you ape? I'm hunting for a missing key. In the old mother's right hand. If there's something she needs done by someone she knows can do it, the one she calls. This little key ordeal doesn't change that. Let's discuss this missing key of yours. It's small metal, fits in a keyhole. Help us look or shove off, will you? We gotta go find a key before the old mother finds out it's missing, or she'll carve a spear out of my right tusk.
So the key to the armory is missing. It could prove rather worth our time to find it.
Source hunter, scavenger hunter. For better or worse, our resumes are growing.
So it...
Maybe it's here. One of those sacks, maybe? Nope. The art of whiskey. Interesting. Can I use this? Nope. Well, that's not very helpful. So can we craft whiskey now? Making single malt whiskey. Single malt whiskey starts in the fields where the barley grows. Ample rain followed by a relatively dry season produces an excellent barley. Once harvested, the barley must be milled to create grist. Mix the grist with well water and it will fast become a rich brown wort. Increase the wort's alcoholic content by way of a pot still. This distillation process will leave you with a lovely spirit. And now, patience. Allow the spirit to age over the course of several decades to create a drink worthy of the finest of guests. So that sounds like we would be able to do that. Wait a minute, is that actually actually a quest. Make and distill whiskey. Really? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thought. Wishing thought. So do we need to make some whiskey and get the orcs drunk or something? Who knows? We need to investigate some more. Who is this guy?
Why, hello there!
Just a regular, okay.
You say to me, you bald ape?
I say, you're so stupid the key probably fell from your pocket while you were squatting over the latrine!
I have no idea where this key is. Maybe in one of these containers?
Oh, I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Found a book though, which is not useful at all.
Is it against orcish custom to take a dip
I overheard you whispering together. You're in love, are you not? What? That's disgusting. A tiny pink flesh human and an orc like myself? Why, I've got eyes for the great Grutilla alone. Uli, we can't hide forever. Hide what? You think the stranger knows anything about the two of us? I'll tell you now. Torb don't know a thing. Enough, Uli, enough. Surely the stranger has no reason to put us in harm's way. We're all sworn immaculates here, are we not? There are certain secrets that, perhaps we beneath the goddess' eyes, may share in good faith. Tell me your story, really? Well, first thing you haven't understand, we are made to love at all. No, we're born devoted to our queen, and there we turn all our attention. To seek fulfillment outside the queen's graces, well, it's treason committed only once in a red moon among we orcs, and the penalty is terrible death. When we first took the village, I couldn't tell old Frigg apart from the rest of the little pink ants scurrying about. A human was a human, as far as I was concerned. As for me, Ulor stood out right away. The curve of his horns, his regal bearing. He was fascinating. I never seen an orc as anything but an enemy. But suddenly I couldn't keep my eyes off his great green brute. I suppose my staring was rather conspicuous. You suppose? Oh, I thought you were aiming to slit my throat the way you were watching me. Couldn't help myself, it was almost supernatural. And when Ulor marched over to me, club in hand, to address my strange behavior, something happened. Love at first sight, if you can believe it. Came over aiming for a fight, but all I found in Ulric's eyes was, well, whatever it was, it has left me since. It seems I must make a choice regarding how to handle this curious situation. Wait, why? Why? Just leave him be. Please, if you have any mind for sparing two fellows a terrible fate, you swear to keep our secret to yourself. You've committed no sin greater than expressing a love as sweet and pure as any. If we were discovered, it would mean certain death for us both. I will not see anyone harmed for daring to love, and so let us speak the oath. Your secret is safe with us. What did I get? Ah, friend, your words are a great relief to my beloved and I. I can't explain how or why we found these feelings, but there's one thing I know for certain. We are no traitors, and our service to the cause remains true. Your discretion is worth its weight in gold. Goddess bless you.
Until we meet again.
Yes, old mother, I'll say. The human's the one what took at.
Compassionate. Yep. That's what we want. That's what we need. Okay. So is that the entire village? Where's the entrance to this anyway? Let's see. Does our perception catch anything? Wait, is it this one? No, this is not it. Just go inside. Glenn's house and the mill.
I'd never have judged a few grimy ground dwellers and lost ones at that to be worth all this.
Chief knows what he knows. He says find their cellar, so that's what we do.
Well, for all he knows, they could be knee-deep in forest muck miles away from here.
Forest. So that's it. You really are as big a buffoon as you look.
Why are these guys not taking the paintings though? It's kinda weird.
No,
conduit?
Greetings.
By the wings of Freya, hold on, I bet my left ear there ain't no cellar here. You there, any cellars popping out the woodwork on your watch?
Bye. Greetings.
Feel anything strange underfoot? The orcs insist there's a cellar here, but we haven't found so much as a hole for squatting. Why are you searching for a cellar? Someone got the brilliant inkling that the missing villagers are hiding in a secret cellar. This was their home, but there's no sign of anything more than orcish garbage here. You can tell me about those villagers. The wizard's servants they were. The great queen goon of the orcs thinks they'll know how to get inside the wizard's house. Even if they don't, I suppose she hopes to cut them down, same as the rest of their kin.
Bye.
Well, I think we found the cellar already, but we need the key in order to access it.
Then again, I felt the same about that village.
Back again?
Shut up. Okay, I can't find anything. Let's get the hell out of here. So it's probably around this area. And I think we should go there actually. Keep exploring this southern part. We already know that there's some combat to be had over there, so it's not of much importance.
You round girls?
What are you doing lingering around here anyway?
Matilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle.
What you call it?
Time is nearly nigh.
Ain't they a lovely sight up there all in a row? Strung 'em up myself, I did, each of the little darlings. The sweeter side I couldn't ask for. So the executioner here. I never did much care for them myself, for the term myself. I'm more of a caretaker, you see. The world's a wild place, unpredictable at best, but here upon this gallows there's peace, calm, I keep the order, and my little ones stay in line. I mean the condemned? Condemned in this life perhaps, but when they come to rest in my nooses, their sins are washed away. These aren't thieves and murderers and traitors, you see. But I've laid them to rest here, they're pure as angels, my little angels. You perform all the executions yourself. Most of them, yes, but that's far from my only order of business. Our great queen Grutilla is no stranger to getting her claws bloody, and she'll not hesitate to pluck out a pair of eyes while looked at her sideways. I'll handle all the dreaming deers when she's done with them. All the same, whether they're my little ones or hers makes no difference. I'm happy to bring them here to rest among.
It doesn't take much to send Grutilda over the edge, does it?
Who would have thought the greatest threat to the Immaculates would be one of their own?
Look how it skulks around. Neither good nor enlightened. Greetings.
You there, tell me, how's your vision? Any ailments in the liver of spleen? Last once I've run this day after all. Not even gonna bother with this guy. Yeah.
Bye.
Nothing interesting from that guy. What about this guy?
Hey, yes.
Hey you stranger over here, you look like you could use a leg up against the competition, is that so? Oh, you got some weapons for me, huh? Guide to elegant torture. Sounds wonderful. Your weapons are pretty crap though. No legendaries, I am disappointed. And who are you? Nothing more than a humble trader, my lord. There's always plenty to go around after the reason of a village. Collect a bit of it and bring it to market. The Nebrium's awfully valuable. After all, no reason wares of this caliber ought to rot in some coffer. Scoffer Grutillas? Why, my lord, I wouldn't dare steal from the old mother. Grave crime that would be. No, I simply pick from the loot. She hasn't quite noticed yet, doesn't miss them in the least. This I promise on my honor as in work. So what's the latest gossip? Watch your back, small bones. Last I heard, the old mother intends to set the spine breaker loose on the next human what crosses her. What's your opinion on the humans here? Weaklings all, and the tales are dead of them. Anything about the rat catcher? Okay, how are you enjoying the town? The old mother gives and takes, whatever.
This orc's been withholding loot from his so-called All-Mother. Interesting indeed.
A bit of information well kept in our back pockets, I do believe.
You don't say.
6 of clubs.
Lady, look, loves me. Ollie.
Okay, and finally let's talk to this guy. In the market for some premium gear, are you? What? What is this rubbish? What sort of wear do you have? Anything and everything left behind by vermin after we've exterminated them. And I must say, some of these roaches have mighty fine taste. The Old Mother chooses first from among the spoils, and the rest she grants to us to use or turn to profit.
Goodbye.
Alright guys, there's been... Oh, there's a rat catcher. Okay. The next video we're gonna talk to the rat catcher, but... For now, this has been enough dialogues for one video. So make sure to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.